What's up, everybody? All right, we're going to do something a little bit different today. This is sort of a, well, I guess it's a mod review. We'll call it a mod review. I was been looking for some new login maps to play. Really, all I've played on is my two maps, the plantation. Well, actually, I hadn't even shown y'all in video of that yet, but the Bear Rock log, I've been playing a good bit on that one, and Grizzly Mountain by FDR. And those are really the only two I've played on. The plantation series is coming pretty soon. I'm going to be doing the clear cut the whole map thing like I did on Pacific Inlet over in Farming Simulator 17. So y'all just haven't seen the footage yet. I got about 5 more hours of gameplay to record. Then that high speed video will be coming pretty soon. But we're gonna be looking at this one. This is the I think I'm gonna pronounce this right. Thuringenforst, which is Thuringen is in Austria, but now this Thuringia or whatever this is over here, I believe, I want to say that's German, but I guess Austria is sort of German, huh? Anyway, this map here, I have not even looked at it yet. All I've done is come in here, and I do have a vehicle. But anyway, let's look at this map and see what's going on here. Let's pull up the PDA. Okay, so it looks like we've got a shop and a sawmill, and it looks like there is a spot over there for selling, well, something. Let's look at this. It's not that. Let's look at this. Alright, so there's a fuel station. Looks like, yeah, farmhouse, chicken coop. Okay, that's what that was. And the rest of it just looks to me like it's pretty much forest, which is what you would expect. I don't know what all the, oh, okay, got some default equipment over here. So they gave us some stuff. Alright, we got a woodcutter with this. Those things are terrible. And oh, I already had a pickup. I didn't have to buy one. Oh well. We got the man with the, alright, we got a, alright, so cool, got some pretty cool stuff. Default vehicles. And of course got the sawmill over there. We'll drive over there and take a look. But let's hop back in our vehicle. And I guess the first thing let's do is let's get up here on the road and let's drive down to the sawmill and look around there. And I don't know, I didn't look to see who made this map. Looks pretty cool over there with all the mountain cliffs and stuff. I'm guessing that, yeah, that road just dead ends at that tunnel most likely. And of course this is a, I guess you'd say a European style map, so got all the signage and stuff is all European. There's the gas station. Let's make sure that that actually works. Oops, not to F1. Start failing, yes. Okay, so the gas station appears to be working, which is good to see. I would hope that somebody would put a map out there where the gas station didn't work. So we've got just lots and lots of little forest trails heading off throughout the forested areas. It's like a little, I'll call that a good sized pond. I don't know if I'd call it a lake. I guess a large pond would be, well, I don't know. I'll say a small lake. It's bigger than I thought. Okay, so we've got a small lake over here to our right. And here's where the sawmill is. It's like the PDA is a bit off, but not terribly off. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so there's a sell point right there for the logs. Yep, sell wood right there. Okay, so you can back in there and sell your logs, which I'm not crazy about that. Let's see if there's a wood chip sell point anywhere. See, I would have put the log racks like those and made the sell point right there, but that's just me. Okay, there's the wood chips. I'm guessing, yeah, there's markers there, so most likely back in there and sell your wood chips. You know, the sawmill itself is kind of neat looking. Of course, I'm guessing that they use parts and pieces from the different maps that are stock. Looks like it. Yeah, this little small lake is pretty cool. I like how they got the little cliff over there. next to the little lake. Yep, some of these are parts and pieces from the American map too, looks like. Okay, so let's continue on up the road. And that's kind of neat how they got the little, like the water's flowing down the hill there across the road. That's kind of neat. I wish somebody come out with the mud mod. That's pretty cool. I like that in 17. You could drive through the mud. We'll check out some of these little forested roads later. I want to hit the main road first, just see what's along this main road. So there's another gas station. I was going to show off another map too, but I couldn't get it to show up in the list of maps, so I'm not sure what's up with that. Okay, so that just dead ends right there, I'm guessing, yeah. Yep, and bonk. Alright, so can't go in there anymore. Okay. It's over nifty. I don't know, I guess that's some European thing or something. Okay, let's go back up here. Let's see, that road, yeah, that road connects up right up here. So let's go up this direction because the little farmhouse and chicken coop's up this way. Yeah, there's some of the equipment that they gave us stock. There's a wheel loader with, I guess, yeah, some log fork thing on there. There's that man forest truck. And there's our pickup truck that we didn't have to buy, but anyway, got the black one. Little shed, just a big area. I guess there's plenty of room here to put placeables, whatever you want to. That's where you can buy vehicles. And let's continue on up this way. And let's see. Yeah, let's just continue to hang to the right. We'll check out this area of the map. So far, I'm kind of liking this, actually. Wasn't really sure what to expect. Although I find it maybe a bit odd that they use the pine trees and not the spruce trees, but there's a few of them sprinkled around. I'm not really a huge fan of mixing them either. I think I'd rather either they all be pines or all be spruces, but I don't know. It's just me. This is a pretty cool road here. This just continues down sort of the eastern side of the map. I like how they got the cliffs over there. Of course, that's probably the boundary. Yeah, those are the boundaries because the edge of the map's not far over there. Of course, there's lots and lots of trees. I like to see that. I'm a big fan of putting a lot of trees on the map. Alright, there's a little landing area with another tunnel that goes into the mountain. Oh, you can actually go in there. Okay, I see. Yeah, so you got the rails. This is old abandoned mine shaft or something. Wow, this goes back in here a good ways. Could have probably should have just driven up in here. And there's another little. Oh my goodness, this is cool. Let's get the truck. Let's check this out. I'm not sure where all this goes. I wonder how they did this. Let's go down here and see where it goes. We've already kind of went that way. I think it just dead ends back there. Oh, that dead ends too. I was hoping it would come out like on a different part of the map or something. That'd be kind of neat. Looks like it just dead ends though. I bet you this one just dead ends too, but let's go check it out, because I kind of went around the corner, didn't see where it might have went. Okay, I thought it curved. Yeah, I'm really wondering how they did this. I guess it just goes, we'll see when we get out of here, but there's probably just the stock, like, background mountains or whatever, and they probably just put it under there. These are all probably just flat rocks that they got from somewhere. And another dead end. I hope I don't get lost in here. That'd be bad. Should have left some breadcrumbs. So I'm guessing we do not want to continue backwards. Whoa, yeah, okay. This is pretty cool, just a little maze of tunnels in here. It's just kind of something kind of neat to do. It's not anything terribly, oh boy. Alright, we are officially lost in the tunnels. Someone come point me in the right direction. But I know what we're gonna do. I was afraid of that. Works. Okay, now let's go the right direction. Oh no, I can't even. I don't think I can even get back to where I was. Well, that sucks. Okay, well let's just do this. Let's just do this. We'll hop in the other truck. Okay, so a note, don't get lost in the tunnels like I did. Not good. Alright, so let's go down this road and let's go back past, let's see, we've already right to the gas station. Let's just go cut up one of these little mountain roads here, these little forest roads, and see what we got up here, up this way. Okay, so that'll be tricky with a fully loaded log truck, the slope of these roads. I don't know if I would have done it like that, but let's just continue on. Yeah, I don't know. That's gonna be tough with a fully loaded log truck, especially those FDR trucks. They're not like super top heavy, but I bet if you were to take that road with a bit of speed, it would tump right over. So I don't know. I'm not a fan of that. I probably would have made these roads a bit more flat. Okay, so that just dead ends. All right, let's. Yeah, there should be another road right over here somewhere. Okay, so as far as like the forested area goes, it looks pretty cool. There's a lot of trees in there. I just would have done the roads a bit differently, I think. Alright, let's go see what this giant rock looking thing is over here. Looks like a big boulder. Okay, so that's a pond. Okay, they didn't color it in blue or oh, there's a floating tree. Yeah, there's a floating tree right there. Well, those are hard to find. I do have a script that one of FDR's team wrote that is fixes those sorts of things. Although I didn't use it much I may have used it on Bare Rock, but I don't think I used it at all on the plantation. And I did find just a couple of little floating trees on the plantation so far. Nothing major. I mean, some of those little super small trees I placed along the edges of the fences and stuff, those are hard. Especially when you've already put down the grass and stuff. It's hard to spot those. Okay, let's see what else we got here. I do want to go... Let's see. Let's go back this way again, but let's take a left here. And let's avoid any tunnels. I want to go all the way down this road. This is a pretty cool road right here. I like the little rolling hills kind of thing there. It's pretty neat. Okay, so there's where we got lost last time. Let's not go in there. Yeah, this is a pretty cool map. I think I may end up playing some on this map. Like I said, I've only been playing really on Bare Rock and Grizzly Mountain that y'all have seen so far, but I was looking for another map to play on, and this very well could be it. It's like some kind of got some kind of a big ridge here. I don't know, it's a bit odd. I think I probably would have done something different there. Maybe just filled it in with like one of these cliff things here like they've got. I know it gets tedious putting those rocks and cliffs and things in there, but it sure makes the map look a lot better. When you just got just the standard textures painted on, it looks, I don't know, it lacks some dimension. Alright, here's another spot that just kind of goes from pavement to gravel. It's kind of neat. I like sort of this little interchange area here. It's kind of nifty. Let's go down this way south. Roads are good and smooth though, I'll give them that. Okay, now this is an interesting area down here. I guess they were sort of going for like a swampy type area. Let's go check this out. Roads are good and wide here. Get trucks and stuff in and out of here pretty easy. Yeah, I guess this is just kind of a swampy area. Got some like levees almost, and trees in the water. The trees got blown over. Let's see. Okay, so we're at the very south end of the map now. Let's take the right here, go on around. We'll hook back up at the west side of the map, and then we'll end up back at the shop. But let's just check out what they got going on over here on this side of the map. Don't need that anymore. Yeah, this is a pretty neat little map. I'm kind of liking this. I'll probably end up playing some. Play this map just a little bit. Yeah, so obviously, you know, I don't see just a whole lot of floating trees. I found just one or two there, but that's when you're making a map like this, it's pretty tough unless you have a script like I do that places the tree on the terrain. You can count on it being there on the terrain, not just, you know, a script that says it's going to put it on the terrain and it really doesn't. Or I know even let's see, even this, when you place it by the spline, sometimes it doesn't put it on the terrain even though you tell it to. I like all these rocks in here. I think that was a neat thing by Giants when they made these updated maps for 19. Okay, so here's just a big wide open area for staging, you know, your stuff. And oh, here's a bunch of floating trees. Look, there's well, I guess it's not a floating tree. Okay, so what happened was these rocks right here just hadn't quite come into view yet. See, if you back off over here, they got the clip distance set too low, or they just weren't showing. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, you can see, well, you can see right about, okay, they faded out. Now if I pull forward, you can see them fade back in. So yeah, the clip distance there is just a little bit too low, but this one over here though is a legitimate floating tree, I believe. No, same thing again, it's just too far away to see the rocks. Yeah, this is a pretty neat map though. I'm really kind of liking this. Definitely gonna have to play a little bit on this anyway, just see if I like it. Okay, so this is just a big giant landing area. Put some placeables or whatever here, and again the PDA is just a little bit off, but nothing terrible. You see my little cursor there, it's not quite on the road. Let's continue on around this way. Yeah, this is a pretty cool map. I would have made this road a bit more narrow, I think. And there, look, there's another floating tree right there. Yeah, so I don't know. It's hard to say, you know, what all went on, but one of the things that I do when I'm placing these trees is I make sure that I check for any floating trees. Like I said, I have a script that I can run that puts them back on the terrain for you, but like when you're hand placing them, I mean, it's, you know, you can pretty much tell when it's not on the ground. I mean, it's, so I think maybe this map, I don't know if it was rushed or, you know, what all went on, or if they just missed it, but before I release a map, I always drive around, just like I'm doing right now, on my test computer, checking for frame rates. By the way, I haven't looked at that, so we're doing pretty good. And I'll just drive around checking for floating trees and stuff, and see if anything's just sort of misplaced or whatever. If I need to tweak anything, or, you know, fix those floating trees. But yeah, I would have made these roads just a little bit narrower so that it's not quite so wide open. I mean, it's nice if you're, maybe like for instance, if we were to run course play or something on this map, we could have trucks pass each other, but I don't know. I guess for that aspect it would be pretty good, but you know, just from my opinion, I think these roads are maybe a little bit too wide, but I mean, that's just nitpicking stuff there. But I think this is a pretty cool map. Let's just go. Yeah, I think we already looked at that. We can't go in that tunnel there. No, we didn't drive it this way, did we? No, looks like you can't go in there anyway. Yeah, that's pretty neat though. How they got, looks like the tunnel continues on, the little decal or whatever on there. Yeah, this is a pretty cool map. I think I'm definitely going to have to play some on this map and see, you know, how everything works, and because the frame rate's looking pretty good. It's not like bare rock logging where there's so many trees that it causes massive frame rate issues. Although I tried to make the clip distance on bare rock to where it wouldn't cause too many issues, and it runs pretty good for me. I tested on my other computer. And it seems to do pretty well on the weaker computer that I'm using as a test computer. Okay, so we haven't seen this yet. So this is just some of the farming equipment. If you did happen to want to do some farming, which I don't think there's any fields on here at all. Let's look. Let me look at that again. So let's look at Yeah, so well, let's see. There is one field right there, I guess, and it doesn't have a label or anything. And I guess that's gonna be what, canola maybe? Yeah, canola. So they do have one field up here. I guess I missed that when I was driving around. I was looking at the gas station, not over here. But yeah, this is a pretty cool map. If you want to check this out, I will have a link in the description below to where you can download this. But basically, all I did was I just went to those farming, or not farm, yeah, well, yeah, the Farming Simulator 19 mod sites, and just was browsing through the maps and found it. But yeah, this is a pretty neat map. I gotta say, I'm most likely gonna play with this some. Let's see, I was trying to get. There we go. And the lands, yeah, there's no lands to purchase. Wait, no, there is. Okay, that's pretty cool. So they got, you can buy different plots of land. I was thinking it was all one thing, but okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so we may have to play some definitely on this one, and we'll buy some blocks of land and then go in there and cut out a block and then move on to another one somewhere. Yeah, we'll definitely play on this one some. Okay, this is a pretty cool map. So y'all go check out Thuringenforst, or Forest, whatever, and let me know what you think. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this mod review. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.